What's up, guys? Retro Gamer Gen X back with another Let's Game video. And this one's going to be a little bit different because it's like 10,000 degrees in my house, so I'm not going to do the camera view of myself and the joystick view and all that because I've got the window open and a fan on because we haven't set up our air conditioning yet. And yeah, you can probably guess I'm in my chonies, so I'm not putting that on YouTube. But anyway, guys, we're going to be playing Bram Stoker's Dracula today on the Sega CD. So this is a pretty cool game. Very, very hard game. This is a Psygnosis game. So I'm sure all you Amiga guys know these Psygnosis games like Shadow of the Beast, Shadow of the Beast 2, stuff like that. They're really difficult. So I'm going to do this with a cheat code. There's a 99 life cheat code, and really this game is almost impossible to do without the cheat code, just so you guys know. It is possible, but it's very, very, very hard, and you'll see just the way these Psygnosis games are with as many enemies coming at you and everything. So the cheat code is right after this screen here, guys. This is the title screen where it's got like the little bloodletting drops coming down, kind of like that 3D effect. Now, when you see the beware screen coming up here soon, that's when you actually put in the cheat code, and it's Dracula spelled backwards. So it's going to be A-L up. Let's try that again. A left, up, C-A right, and down. So Dracula backwards. And we're going to do it here in just a second here. So the beware screen's next. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that code in. And when it's successful, the border turns white, as you guys just saw. Now it'll take you to the actual start screen here. So we'll go ahead and press start. And I'm going to be quiet while it goes through this.
The year of our Lord, 1897. Jonathan Harker takes his first brave steps on his long and perilous journey. His single purpose is to rid mortal man of this appalling creature, and banish his memory from the realms of the living. For while he lives, terror roams the earth. But beware the stones across the bog, for they conceal a hidden danger.
All right, guys, so as we can see, it's pretty cool. Now, it says that I only have 5 lives right now, but the reason for that is to initiate the cheat, you got to hold the A button down while you hit start. And I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to go ahead and play through it, a few lives here, just to do that. Now, another thing I kind of want to tell you guys is if you initiate this cheat too many times, it will like freeze the game, or at least it has on me. So really what I do is I kind of play until I get down on lives, then I initiate the cheat code, and then we're good to go. So as you guys can see here, we have kind of that I don't know, live action, actors, kind of like they did in the Mortal Kombat games. This is the same thing as far as the graphics go, and it has these pseudo 3D effects as well that I really think are pretty cool. In fact, I rented this game back in the 90s when I had my Sega CD back then from, I think it was Blockbuster back then. It might have been the grocery store, because grocery stores back then, believe it or not, guys, actually rented video games and movies too. So they had the whole section like in the front of the grocery stores, at least where I lived. Albertsons and Safeway and King Soopers and stuff like that, which would be Kroger's in different parts of the country. But yeah, some pretty cool stuff there. And yeah, this game just kind of amazed me with its visuals. And that's what Psygnosis games are all about. The gameplay on them is, see, just so hard, guys. This game is so hard. Just so much stuff coming at you at once, and then the controls are kind of wonky as well. I mean, they're not the greatest controls on the planet, I'll tell you that. So anyway, guys, we'll get through this here. This is the first level. Now, what I'm going to do as well is down below in the comment section, I'm going to go ahead and put the chapters as well. So I'll have like chapter 1 will be like the intro, you know, and then chapter 2 will be level 1. Chapter 3 will be level 1 boss, and we'll kind of go from there. Level 2 boss, and then so on and so forth till the end of the game. Now there's 7 levels to this game, and they progressively get harder as you go. These controls in this game. This game didn't get very good reviews back in the day. In fact, I think like 5 out of 10 stars or something like that. And the reason for it was just the difficulty and the controls being wonky. Now, people did say the visuals look good, but they criticized the cutscenes, which, honestly, trying to criticize a cutscene from a full motion video back from 1993 is, yeah, kind of funny. See these controls? I should have easily jumped over that, but whatever. But anyway, guys, if you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. Now, you guys will probably be surprised, but the reason I'm doing this video is because a few days ago, I actually watched this movie for the very first time. Yeah, kind of weird. I've never seen the full movie all the way through. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but not like sat from the beginning to the end. And honestly, it's a pretty damn good movie. I'm not going to lie. Okay, this is the first boss here, guys. So your first boss on level 1 is basically just lightning strikes. So you just got to avoid them. They're kind of random at first. And then at the very end, they go from the left of the screen to the right of the screen. Let me get through this real quick here. You know, it's kind of nice. It kind of shows you where it's going to strike. That vapor kind of shows up on the ground. But sometimes it doesn't strike. And now it's going from the left and the right, so we're done. So what this is, it's Jonathan Harker. That's the character you are here. And you're actually making your way to Dracula's castle. And this is Dracula's coach here, and we're going to go ahead and get into it.
And so Harker, oblivious to the cruel and terrible dangers that await him there, boards the coach that is to speed him into the very heart of the Dark One's domain. But take heed, for lifeless statues are not always made of stone, and the Count, in one of his many guises, may drain your mortal body.
Alright, so here we go. Level 2, guys. Search for Dracula now. Now, as you guys noticed, sometimes it gives you... Oh, here's those 3D effects I've been talking about. So, back in the day, you know, seeing that, I was just like, whoa, that's amazing. You know, it was like really, really cool. But as you can see, we have different enemies coming at us. They get a little bit harder. There's more bats. There's more rats. There's more... Now there's spiders, and... There's these, you'll see them, they're like zombies that throw up at you or something. Like throw up acid at you or something. Those, to me, are probably the hardest characters to beat on this game. Even the bosses aren't as hard as they are. But yeah, guys, this is a really good game. I mean, it really depends on how you feel about games. I've always liked this game, but I know the gameplay is just not the greatest as far as like the controls and everything, but just the visuals in this game. I mean, you got to think 1993, Sega Genesis with the CD add-on on it. You go into it and you get these live action actors. You get the nice graphics of the backgrounds and stuff like that. It's just pretty cool. I mean, look at this. There was nothing else back then that I was playing that was doing this kind of thing, right? Except for maybe the Amiga. The Amiga was pretty awesome back in the day too. But as you guys can see, look at just the enemies just stack up on you. And it's just insane. It just really is just insane. Now this game here was released in 1993, I think it was. Yeah, 1993. And was developed by Sony, with Psygnosis being a developer as well. So I think Sony Imagesoft was the publisher, and then those are those zombies I'm talking about right there, guys. Those are the freaking hardest things to try to beat in this game. I just got to get warmed up to it again, guys. It's been a little minute before I've played this. But look at these 3D effects, guys. This was just, when you're so used to playing Genesis games in 2D, and then it just kind of just does that, and you're like, whoa, that's pretty cool, you know? So yeah, it definitely was a showstopper for me back in 1993 when I was writing this. Oh, come on. Kill these spiders. These damn rats. And it just gets worse. They just keep coming at you and coming at you and coming at you faster and faster, and their patterns change. And this game is really more of one of those kind of pattern games. So if you really start getting into the pattern of things and you see what the enemies are doing and just learning what their patterns are, you can pretty much rock through this. I remember back in the day, I didn't have the cheat code for it, so I really tried to play this, and there's no saves or anything like that. Oh, in fact, I should probably do the cheat code here. So, oh, I didn't do it right. There we go. All right. Now I got 99 lives. We're good to go. Let's just go ahead and rock this game here, guys. Now this game takes about an hour to beat. Just a little over an hour to beat. So hopefully I can do it in that time. We'll see. My God, it's hot in this room, guys. We really need to get the AC up and running. So we don't have central air in our house. We just have the window air conditioners. Because really, we live in Colorado, and it doesn't get too super hot, or at least it didn't used to until this global warming thing really started kicking off. So our climate has changed tremendously here, as can be seen by what's going on at the Hoover Dam and Lake Mead and all that, and how the water level's so low, because that's water that they get comes from us here in Colorado. And if we don't get snowpack and we don't get precipitation, then they don't get water. And it's been like that for a few years here. It's just all the forest fires and everything, kind of like what Canada's going through right now, where we're getting all their smoke. And that's what I think is making it even more hot right now where we live, because the smoke is kind of causing that greenhouse effect, and just making it really hot. It's crazy. Anyway, for all my Canadian viewers out there, stop sending your smoke our way here. Send your good smoke our way, but don't send that smoke this way. But anyway, guys, look, it's crazy the amounts of stuff, and I wish I could tell you how bad the controls are on this game. You really have to play it to see how bad they are. Yeah, it's just pretty horrible. Now, another thing I wanted to say about this game is that it was originally released by itself, but then it came in a dual pack game later on when they actually made the, what is that, Mary Shelley Frankenstein. It's basically the same type of game as this. It's got the 3D effects and the same 3D, you know, the live action characters and that kind of stuff. So I may do a video on that as well whenever I get that game. I don't have that game. It'd be kind of cool to get the dual pack just for collection purposes. Or the dual disc. I'm going to go ahead and take a drink here, guys. Sorry. It is so freaking hot in this room. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, and these zombie things, man, I hate them. The funny thing is that this level is probably one of the more hard levels in the game. It's, you know, you're on stage 2, level 2 or whatever. It's kind of crazy. Because some of the other levels later on get kind of easy. And the bosses on this game really aren't that hard. That's kind of the funny thing. It's one of those games where the entire game's really hard because you got all this crap going at you, and then when you just got the one enemy, as long as you remember their patterns and see what they're doing as far as pattern-wise, they're pretty relatively easy to beat. These things here, man. The barfing zombies. Let me just kick them in the nads here. There we go. Done! Yeah, guys, I just love these 3D effects. I mean, really, this amazed me back then. You just don't understand how much that amazed me when I saw that for the first time. I was like, holy cow. This is what video games is doing now? Like, pretty soon we're going to be playing games in 3D, like straight up 3D, that look this good. And it really wasn't that much longer. I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy to think how video games have changed over the years. I mean, when I first started gaming, guys, like, honestly, I was Pong. So you had the Pong and the ball going, and that was it. That's the first game I played, and we played that. And then the 2600 games, the stick figures and the blocky, you know, graphics, the pseudo 4-bit graphics instead of 8-bit graphics on the 2600. And then it was the Nintendo after that and everything else. Alright, here we go, guys. So we're going to take on Dracula. First boss fight. Real boss fight. So this is old man Dracula. Oh, God. He'll do that. He'll grab your head and he doesn't let go until you're like dead. You can try to get away, but it's like impossible. Easiest thing to hear is just a duck. And you got to have just enough space in between him and you can just kick him. Just like that. Do it again. Bam. Just keep doing that. But you gotta be careful not to get too close to him. Because like I said, if he grabs you like that, dang it. Yeah, it's... Let me try to get out of this, guys. There we go. But that's pretty much the pattern. One kick at a time. Now, you would think a vampire hunter would have, like, you know, some steaks, maybe a knife, some garlic, something, a cross, a crucifix, something. But no, you're fighting Dracula with your feet in your hands. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I always thought that was kind of funny. I'm like, I have no weapons to take on a vampire. Okay. Just a mere mortal is just kicking this vampire, the undead vampire guy, the king of the vampires. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this, guys. I wonder how many lives I'll lose. Usually I can do it in about... I usually have about 70 lives left. So we'll see. I'm not doing too well here. God, he just keeps grabbing me. Here, I'm just gonna... Really? Duck. Kick. Duck. Just gotta hit him one more time. He's done. There we go. All right. Into that level, guys. Now the guy that's talking up here, I think this is when the guy is flipping the pages and everything. I think that's Van Helsing. But I guess it could be Bram Stoker telling the story. I don't know. I never quite got who that was supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it's Van Helsing. And you know, guys don't know that Keanu Reeves was actually an actor in this movie. Along with Winona Ryder.
Success is but a pinprick of light in a land of darkness. Dracula flees the onslaught, and in an attempt to pursue, Harker enters the dungeons. Cold, dank air freezes his lungs as he prepares to face the evils that await. A word of warning. The brides are abroad, seeking to feed on the blood of a living man.
Alright guys, so level 3 here, into the dungeons. So now we're going into Castle Dracula's dungeons. And in the movie, this is where he finds the 3 vampiresses. Dracula had to save him from, basically. But it doesn't show that in this. So, I mean, this game kind of follows the movie, but yeah, it's just like all, you know, movie video games. They had to come up with their own thing, it seems like. Because in the movie you had bats, you had rats, but I don't remember scorpions. I don't really remember spiders either. I could be wrong. Or barfing zombies. I hope you guys dig this game here. I would definitely check it out if I were you, but like I said, you're definitely going to have to use the cheat code, at least until you start getting the patterns down and things like that. It'll just make it a heck of a lot easier for you. But if you get past all the bad stuff in the game, that a lot of people, I mean honestly, a lot of people just rag on this game, but you know, if you can get past that, it's actually a pretty decent game. And the one thing that I'll show you guys later on that I really hated about this game, yeah, we'll discuss that towards the end here. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, the thing that just dropped down is giving me another continue. So that way, it gives you continues and lives. So the little icon that looks like a little Jonathan Harker, that is an extra life. And then the book and that little, I don't know, what is that, a wine glass or something, a gauntlet, that's an actual continue. Both of those are continues. And you'll see like special characters, like you'll see bats that are glowing, the spiders that maybe flash a little bit as they're crawling along the ceiling. Those are the ones that give you lives and continues if you kill them. Now, another thing that people complained about with this game, guys, is like, say for instance, if there was a door, and you'll see later on, like if there's doors at the end, he'll just walk right through the door like he's a ghost. He doesn't open the door to go through it. So, I mean, what do you do? Like I said, it's not a perfect video game, but honestly, guys, these graphics are pretty cool for back in the day with the 3D effects and everything. I really did enjoy this. Yeah, I don't remember this thing being in the movie either. Just saying. Just saying. Let me get on to some other things I want to discuss with you guys as well. Maybe a couple channel updates here. So, I only have 2 more video game consoles that I own that I'm going to be doing a look at for. And that's going to be the Nintendo GameCube and the original Xbox. Kill this guy here. But I'll be doing those look-ats coming up. And then, now I do, or should I say I am going to be doing some other look-ats for like my handheld systems. I have a ton of handhelds, maybe tabletop systems. I do have a couple more computers that I want to do look-ats for as well. But the majority of the things for look-ats are pretty much done. So what I'm going to end up doing here, guys, is I'm going to kind of rewind the hands of time. Because right now, let's see, the Xbox and all that, that's what, 6th gen? Yeah, 6th gen. So we're going to rewind the hands of time, and we're going to go back to... Oh, this is a cool screen with the impaled bodies. And if you guys don't know about Dracula and Vlad the Impaler, they're trying to, you know, they've always associated him with kind of Dracula. It's kind of one of those folk tales. But anyway, I'm going to rewind the hands of time, guys, and I'm going to start doing the look-ats from the 1st gen on up with systems that I don't have. So really the only difference will be, for instance, I won't be able to do the actual real 360 tour with the console and the controller in my hands, kind of showing you guys. But I'll try to get pictures of the front, the back, the side, the top, you know, that kind of thing, showing you guys that, and the controllers as well. So still kind of pseudo doing a, you know, the 3D view or the 360 tour. And then what I'm going to be doing as well is like gameplay will probably, you know, honestly have to be emulated, because I don't own the system, so there's no other way that I could show you guys gameplay for it. So what do you do? What do you do? So that'll be coming up in the future, and like I said, we'll start with Gen 1, so probably the Magnum Box Odyssey, and work our way up, you know, like Fairchild Channel F and other systems as well. Wow, look at that. Just these 3D effects were so cool, guys. I don't know, I always just thought it was really cool, this game. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys. I always thought this was just a really cool game. The blood on the floor, it's just crazy. And you can tell the levels get longer, maybe not so much harder, but longer as well. So the first level was like really short, and as you go on, the levels get longer. Oh, I just got stabbed in the knee. You see how that worked? It looked like I was gonna die because I was in the flame, but then I had to jump. That's how you got to get across these things, guys. Like I said, the control scheme is just not right. Hit detection's not right. It's just kind of a mess as far as controls. But like I said, still a fun game to play. I mean, to me, it's enjoyable. Maybe you guys won't like it, but you know, it's worth just watching just for the visuals. But I'm old school. Everybody's so used to these new, you know, games on like PS5 and everything that's got these great graphics, and then I'm like, oh, look at these games. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, these 3D effects, man, they were just so cool. I should have went up that way. Now I'm gonna have to do that stupid book thing, I think, or whatever it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. There's a way you can circumvent going through different stages. Like if you see steps, you can push like up, and it'll take you up. But honestly, it's been so long, guys, I forgot where all those are. It's been a few years since I played this. I think the last time I really got into this game was probably about 2011 or so. And a few of us YouTubers back then, back when I used to do YouTube, we started doing these horror video game videos and stuff, and this is one of the ones that me and somebody else had chosen to do. I think it was MN12 Bird. If you guys haven't checked him out, check him out. He's a great retro gamer, computer, techno, tech type guy. Really cool. One of the first YouTubers that I actually kind of knew back in the day. I'm like concentrating here, guys. Bear with me. So you would think I would be burning up right there, but nope. Alright, here we go. I got through that pretty good. Alright, here we go. Boss time. So Dracula is like the bat demon humanoid thing. This one's pretty easy. You just gotta kick him while he's up in the air like that. Or if he's in front of you, kick him like that. Done.
Dracula, in one of his most potent and fearsome guises, is banished from his own kingdom. Harker now turns his attentions back to England, where his loved ones face the wrath of Dracula, the wolf. He returns to Hillingham House, the London home of his fiancée, Mina, and her longtime friend Lucy, who is even now succumbing to the charm of the rejuvenated barbarian count.
Alright, guys. So, Dracula is now in London. Watch out. Or England, I should say, not London. Damn rats. Oh, now we got Psygnosis owls. I think, pretty sure those are owls. So I'm assuming, once again, Psygnosis always puts owls in their video games. They're like killer Dracula owls. And leaping snakes. Yeah, pretty cool stuff though, guys. Love this game. It just gets so hard, these levels. I'm already almost dead again. Yeah. There goes the 3D effects again, guys. Love it. Can't beat it. Coolest thing ever. Nice marble floors. So I think, if I'm thinking of this right, so in the story of Bram Stoker's Dracula, he goes back to England, or goes to England, to try to meet up with Mina, but ends up turning her friend Lucy into a vampire. I'm pretty sure Lucy's like well off and they're rich. I'm pretty sure that's what this is supposed to be, is their house. Or castle or whatever. Estate. So what's your guys' favorite Dracula? Like as far as movies go? Is it the old school, you know, black and white one? Nosferatu? Is it actually like the 31 Dracula? Universal Pictures, you know, Universal Monster Movie Dracula? There have been a couple others as well through time. There was one in like in the 70s. And then this one. I don't think there's been a good Dracula since then, but kind of the cool thing is that I heard that they're in production right now, remaking Nosferatu. So that should be kind of cool, seeing it as not a silent film, and with modern day, you know, computer animation and graphics and stuff. Might actually be a pretty cool movie. I don't know. But I'm fixing to go see the new Indiana Jones here pretty soon. So really looking forward to seeing that. Decapitated heads. Gotta love it. Yeah, just check out these graphics, guys. Or these effects, I should say. Pretty cool. I think this was kind of like the turning point in video games for me. Is this game, especially I remember this in '93, just the way things were like getting into 3D and things like that. Other games have gone 3D by this point, obviously, but I hadn't really played any yet, and this was kind of showing me where the direction where games were starting to go. Kill him! Kill him! Oh, I hate this stage. I absolutely hate this stage. Talk about things coming flying at you from all angles. Well, here you go. I'm just gonna try to get through this, guys. This is... Like I say, the controls are so just clunky, guys, that it's hard to do this. You would think this would be like super easy, but not really. Now we're back outside again. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, insanity, guys. all of this. This is crazy. Another thing I always thought was kind of good on this game too is kind of the soundtrack. I mean, not a half bad soundtrack. Definitely goes with the game, kind of that menacing, you know, horrorish type of music, I guess. Yeah, but I'm really stoked if they do make another like Dracula type movie. I've definitely heard that Nosferatu is in production right now, actually. So that would be awesome. That would be totally amazing to see. Bloop, bloop. Kill them all! Kill them all! 81 live still. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make the 70-some live thing, guys. Alright. Another form of Dracula. The Wolfman Dracula now. Or whatever he's supposed to be. All about the patterns, guys. As soon as I say that, I die. This guy kind of changes up his pattern a little bit, though. Drop kick this guy. Bam! Done. Alright, guys, off to the next level here.
Lucy now walks in the realm of the undead, her young body racked with the desires of the evil one. Harker's own living hell is plagued with horrific nightmares, which only the light of day may overcome. But his attentions are now drawn by the need to lay Lucy to rest, and to defeat the hordes of mental patients who have escaped from the nearby asylum and are in league with Dracula.
Alright, guys, we're getting there. Level 5. The Abbey is actually where Lucy was buried, I believe. When they thought she was dead, even though she was undead. She was actually preying on little children, I guess. So they went after her to kill her. And that's kind of where this follows along in the movie, I guess. Oh, these stupid... I hate these barfing zombie things, guys. I really do. They just drive me nuts. I'm just going to sit here for a minute. I just got to stop puking everywhere. Stop drinking, buddy. No. Yeah, this is actually a fun game, guys. Oh, there's a continue. Oh, these rats. Rats, bats, and them all. Oh my god. I think we're getting back to like where another 3D part is coming up somewhere. You kind of walk around a corner in 3D or something from 2D. I think that's here somewhere. I could be wrong. So yeah, guys, go ahead and leave down in the comments what you guys think about this this game. Whether you played it, whether you haven't played it, what you think about the visuals, what you think about the gameplay, what you think about the controls, all that kind of stuff. Let me know. I'm just kind of interested what other people think about this game. Oh no, I was wrong. There's no 3D effects in this one. Where we go to her tomb. That's right. I almost forgot where we were in the game. But I guess this is kind of 3D here, huh? Right? I have no idea what this thing is supposed to be. Is that another vampire or something? Whatever it is, it possesses the same thing that that werewolf thing possessed. The same fireball things. Alright, here comes Lucy.
Embrace me, my love. So you still pursue me, foolhardy mortal. Come to me, Harker, my come to me. So you still embrace me, my come to me, Harker, my love. I will taste your
Just knock her head right off. Gotta love it. I'm just gonna walk through a wall here, guys. And this is the level that has that cool little 3D effect as you go around the corner, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know. I guess it has been forever since I played this, y'all. Oh, those throwing up zombie things, man. I hate those things. Absolutely hate them. So the skeletons with the swords aren't too bad. Just impossible, y'all. Jesus. Let's kick that guy in the nuts. Kick him in the nuts. Oh, these rats too. That dude was just like chewing on my face. Did you see that? That was crazy. Oh yeah. These vines are kind of crazy too. Hit detection, man. Come on. I'm dead. Alright, here we go. We're going around the corner here. This is kind of cool. Now, in 1993, on my Sega Genesis with the CD add-on, the Sega CD add-on, that was pretty cool. Yeah, this is the Insane Asylum. Rats are just coming out of the, like, what are those, ventilation shafts or something? Ah, this is lovely. Ooh, an extra life. I could use that. Yay. Here we go. We'll go ahead and walk this way. Man, that was just so cool. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't get over. Just picture that. 1993, Sega Genesis, seeing something like that. It's amazing. Yeah, sorry guys if I'm getting a little quiet here. I just gotta concentrate a little bit. This is probably one of the more hard levels too. There's everything coming at you. And these stupid barfing zombie things. Walk through the bars here. Guy kind of looked like Michael Myers, doesn't he, a little bit? I wonder if that's supposed to be, what's his name? Renfield? The guy that was helping Dracula. That went there before Jonathan Harker. He came back and he was like insane because he was under Dracula's curse. I could be wrong, but maybe that's who that Michael Myers looking character is supposed to be. I don't know. That guy. Sure, there's a lot of these demon bat humanoid Dracula vampire things. Thought it was only Dracula that could do that, but okay. Alright, now we get to fight young Dracula. Yep, dead again. So there's that 70 live mark I was talking about. So yep, definitely did make that. Jeez. Man, I'm not able to hit this guy. What's going on here? Back up.
The young Dracula, now banished from English soil and suffering utter defeat, flees to his homeland. Harker must follow, his will to see the monster slain, driving him on into Transylvania and to the very door of the beast itself. He takes with him his beloved Mina, who is possessed by the spirit of the vampire. Her only cure is in the death of Dracula. Your steed awaits. You must ride like the northern wind in pursuit of your deadly foe, who at this moment slumbers in his coffin.
Alright guys, so here we are again, level 6. The chase to the castle. This is definitely a different level. So you got this behind the horse going through the castle with the stalagmites and stalactites that you gotta avoid, and the bats and all that good stuff. Now we get to the second part. We're gonna chase this guy down. Now this part makes it real easy if you have a turbo button like I have on my Genesis controller here. So I'm gonna switch that turbo on and we're gonna see what we can do here. Turbo. Done. See, makes that part very easy.
The story is almost complete. But as the end draws closer, Harker must now enter the very sanctum of the Dark One. Only Dracula's beautiful bride stands between Harker and the final death of Dracula. He enters the courtyard with foreboding in his heart.
Alright guys, so we're to the last level now. Level 7. The final confrontation. So we're back to Dracula's castle, and now we're here to kill him. This is where they drive the stake through his heart. Basically kill his ass. As you guys can see. So we have one more boss fight with Dracula. And then it'll be end. Now, earlier in the video I told you guys what I found very disappointing in this game. And we're about to find out. The ending in this game is just horrible. to play a game without saves, without anything, where you got, as difficult as it is, and you got all the stuff coming at you, and the ending is what it is in this game. Yeah, to say the least, I was really disappointed when I saw it. They could have did so much better. I'm telling you guys, these bats and rats and owls and barfing zombies and Jesus. That's just cool. I think this is the level where you really see him like walking through doors and stuff at the end of the levels and the beginning of levels, and it just looks so cheesy. Like they never put the finishing touches on this game. I mean, I kind of feel that they were rushed in this game, and you know, they didn't complete it the way they should have. Maybe that's the case, and why, you know, certain things just aren't right. Like walking through doors and bars and the hit detection and the choppy controls, and I don't know. I just feel that they were probably rushed to get this game out. Like, ooh, the movie launches, now we need to get this out before people forget about the movie and then they won't buy the game, you know, or something. Who knows? No, no doors yet. The hit detection in this is so awful. What am I down to? 65 lives? Eh. Now I think if I would have pushed up to go through that door, we wouldn't have to do this library scene, if I remember right. I could be wrong. But there's different places in this game where you can actually kind of choose where you want to go instead of the game taking you where you need, where to go. Kind of opens up the game. It's not like an open world game or anything, but it definitely does open it up. Just about done here, guys. We are getting close to the end here. Very, very, very close to the end. Yeah, I'm gonna walk through a door here. Watch this. Like I'm a ghost. Maybe I'm the vampire. I don't know. But here we go. Turning around doing this now. Oh my goodness, I'll tell you what. Yep. Here we go. Oh, yep, there we are. Gonna kill this and kill that and do this and do that. There it is. Getting her done. And they gotta take out 2 Dracula bat humanoid vampire demon things. Like I said, these are pretty easy to... of course I die. 2 of them makes it a little more difficult, but you kick them, and then kind of move out of the way because they come straight down at you. Kind of like that. But the drop kick is probably the most effective thing to do on these guys. Like that. There we go. Oh, wait, still got this one. Take him out. Bam! Done. And I'll walk through another door here. Oh my god. I am telling you guys, we are getting really close now. I think this is it here, actually. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Yeah. Maybe. No, this is not the last one. We're getting close though, guys. So we start seeing all the like the colors and stuff, the flags, the different, like, what do they call it? Family crests of Dracula or whatever. So we're getting pretty dang close. It's the room with the big old stained glass windows, the one that is the one that we need to get to. Yeah, let me go ahead and get to it here. Yeah, I think we're gonna get there. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Is this it? No, this is the original room with Dracula. And when I initially took him out the first time in the first level, this is where it was. Or no, second level, wasn't it? This is where it was. Yeah, this is it right here, guys. This is the last one. The stained glass windows, or the open pane windows, I guess it is. So now we're going to go ahead and take him out for the final time. And I got to say, he is definitely harder in this. I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah, taking him on. Yeah, he's definitely harder in this scene. That's for dang sure. I'm not going to lie about that. Look at this. There we go. Getting there. We almost got him. Almost dead. And we get to see this wonderful ending that is in this game. And Dracula dies. And, yep, that's it, guys. That's the end of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Now you see why I said I was kind of disappointed in the end, because, yeah, a really horrible ending to the game. They could have did something much better. Having to go through all that to just see Dracula kind of just roll his eyes at the end, and that's the end of it. Or give the peaceful view because he finally died. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to thank each and every one of my subs and all my viewers out there. If you're not subscribed to me, go ahead and hit subscribe. Hit that like button as well if you like the content. And don't forget to hit that bell up top as well. That way you get notifications every time I drop this new content. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Peace out.